You know, I was talking with another driver, Haitian guy, younger dude, and he had pulled up in a STL truck. I don't know what STL was. Same place, same pickup spot, man, because I was there about 5-6 hours trying to get loaded. And I was like, well, what's STL? He said it's a company out of Chicago. I like, oh, okay, gotcha. And he was saying how, you know, he was planning on leaving because they were playing with his money. And I was like, oh, definitely the Russians. Anytime you start talking about Chicagoland, not getting paid on time, you're supposed to get paid on Friday, but then Friday becomes into Tuesday, and they got excuses as to why they can't pay you on Tuesday, so they're gonna have to give you a cash advance. Yeah, that's Russian money right there, man. But he says that he's able to book team loads. He can run team loads as a solo driver. Man, because how I came about with that, you know, he's talking, he was like, man, yeah, you know, I'm thinking about leaving, man, because the pay, you know, they pay late. They don't pay on time all of the time. And I know that's a deal breaker, you know. If you're expecting your paycheck, you know, $3,000 on Friday, and then they call you and say, hey, something happened with the bank, that's why we can't pay you, right? So we have to pay you another day. That gets frustrating after a while. But he's been there for 2 years, so must be something. But he came during the COVID years. He came during those years, so of course he's gonna look at trucking a little bit different, right? Because he came in at the peak of when money was everywhere and everybody had money to spend. So now he's at the back end of what trucking really looks like, and he's like, I don't really like it. I don't like this company, right? But he was like, man, I could run team loads by myself, because I was saying, yo, you know, here at JB Hunt, man, if you ain't making about 3,000 miles a week, you ain't really gonna like it. And he was like, man, shoot, I can do about 4,000, 5,000 miles here. I'm like, what? Yeah. Because I get team loads and I run team loads by myself. Oh, there you go. He's working 70 cents a mile, you know, up here in Chicago. 70 cents per mile. You can run all the miles you want to. 5,000. I think he said he did 6,000 miles in 1 week. He worked 2 weeks in 1 week, man. Here it is. We over here talking about, man, working, you know, driving 4,000 miles. That's a whole lot. Man, you got cats out here doing 6,000 miles with the Russian at 70 cents per mile, man. Not getting paid on time, though. You ain't gonna get that check on Friday. When you expect that check on Friday, you gonna get it maybe Tuesday, you know, maybe Monday, but it ain't gonna come when you expect it to come. But you will get it. And you're gonna get it in increments too, because they weren't expecting for you to do 6,000 miles. They weren't expecting for you to make that type of money. They was expecting to take more from you. You know, they ain't expecting to pay you. At least not that much, not all at once. Because he was also saying that, yo, it's hard to go home, because if you go home for 2 weeks, now you don't get paid for 2 weeks. And I'm like, huh? But he's a company driver. It's not like he's making payments on his truck. So now you go home for 2 weeks. When you come back out, and versus, you know, you're working a week and then you're getting paid next week, you got to work 2 weeks. That's how the Russians do it. They keep you in the hole, man. Keep you coming back. Hey, boy, I don't know how they do it up there, but those Russians, they got a good business model up there. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they get away with it, but they be doing it, man. And we allow it. We allow them to do it. We keep on going back. Shit, they advertise 70 cents per mile. Hey, 6,000 miles per week. You start doing the math. You start doing the math. What, 6 times 7, what is that, 42? I can make, oh man, you killing it. You crushing it. And then they start paying you in pieces. All right? You was expecting one thing on Friday, they give you half a check. The rest will come in on Monday because something happened with the banking, something happened with the checking account, because it's connected to the business account, and then the business account is connected to the Mrs. account, and the Mrs. account had overdrawn. So we're going to get you right on Tuesday. We got you though. Just drive truck.